Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica and I make videos all about making and selling candles. If you're interested in checking out what my Etsy shop looks like, or if you want to see any of my merch designs, go ahead and check out the first links in the description box below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the little bell notification so that you guys will be notified as soon as I upload a video. I have actually filmed this video 2 other times and I felt like I was all over the place. I get very ranty. I talk a lot. If you guys have been here for any length of time, you guys know that. This topic I am so beyond passionate about, so I'm going to try to keep my cool and not be as ranty and as all over the place, but I hope that you guys will be able to get some valuable information from today's video. So today's video is all about how to fund your candle business. And the reason why this video is so important is because you will learn a lot about yourself and how you go about figuring out how to make money. So when you are starting a business, you are trying to become an entrepreneur and you want to be able to be your own boss. So one of the most important things about being an entrepreneur is that you are able to figure things out and figure out how to make money. Now, I don't believe that everybody is born that way. I definitely was not born that way, and I could probably talk about a whole video on that, but it is something that you can learn and you can change your mindset and your work ethic to be able to figure things out. So the first part of this video is going to be me just giving you guys some ideas on some side businesses, side hustles, side gigs, whatever you want to call it, in order to build up some money to fund your candle business and get started with that. And then the last part of this video is going to be my personal story on what I did in order to get the money to start my personal candle business. So the first thing that you guys are able to do in order to make some extra money is, of course, just getting a second job. You're able to get a part-time job somewhere, whether that's early in the morning or late at night, depending on how it works with your full-time job. And you're able to get hired at places like, let's say, Starbucks, other coffee shops, pizza delivery, whatever it is, you name it. Whatever is closest to you and whatever makes sense for you and your situation, that is what is going to work best for you. So if this makes the most sense to get a second job, a part-time job somewhere else, and whatever income you make from that you save for your candle business, then you can definitely do so. Another idea is to look into dog walking services or food delivery services, or even I think Instacart is grocery shopping for other people. So any kind of service-based business where you are performing a service for somebody else and you get compensated for doing that. So whether you want to start a little dog walking business or you just want to walk dogs on the side just a few days a week, you can go onto a website like rover.com and be able to find people that are hiring people to come in and walk their dogs during the day. And then also you can check out Instacart, Grubhub, Postmates. We all know about that. Just little side gigs that you're able to do, and you can pick up the jobs whenever it's convenient for you. So you can just set your own hours and then be able to pick up jobs when it makes sense for you and your schedule. Something else you can do is actually become a virtual assistant. So if you're thinking that the other 2 ideas that I mentioned is not going to work well for you because you don't really have that much time to be leaving your house, then you can become a virtual assistant. Now, this is not necessarily something that I've looked into before, but I know that a lot of people do this and a lot of people need virtual assistants to do things, to do little tasks, to help them with their business. And there are a lot of websites that offer this. I believe Indeed and Upwork are just a couple of them that have these services that you're able to take those jobs to be able to do. So for virtual assisting, it's really nice because you can just stay home and be able to do it maybe a few hours at night, a few hours in the morning, whenever it's convenient for you, and you don't have to leave the house at all. So if you have kids at home or you can't really leave the house, then becoming a virtual assistant might work really well for you. Another idea is to sell digital products. So digital products are really, really, really popular right now, and they're really cool because basically you just work on something and then you're able to just basically sell the download for that item that you are selling. So whether it's downloadable wedding invitations or resumes or digital stickers, which I'm really into right now. I really like digital stickers, and there's just a bunch of different things that you guys could do. So go on Etsy, type in digital products, digital planners, whatever it is that you think you could create and sell. That is definitely something to look into. And the last idea that I'm going to tell you guys about before I talk about my favorite one is to sell your skill. So ask yourself, what am I good at? What can I teach others and make money off of? So for example, if you are really good at math or English and you can help people and tutor them in school and make money from that, or if you have an eye for design, eye for graphic design, and you can help people to create logos or design something of some sort, just do some research and make a list of maybe 3 to 5 things that you're good at and try to think of things that you are able to help people with and something that people would pay you for. So now that I gave some ideas for you guys to start thinking about, I wanted to tell you my personal experience on how I was able to fund my candle business. For those of you who may not know, I actually started a reselling clothing business on eBay back in December of 2016. Prior to reselling on eBay, I had no intention of ever starting a business. I actually wanted to be a physical therapy assistant at that time, and I had really no idea that it was going to turn into what it was going to turn into. But I remember back in December of 2016, I found a YouTube video of this girl talking about how she resold on eBay and how she made a bunch of money doing that. And it kind of sparked my interest of, okay, I want to try to do that. So what I did initially was I just looked around my house. And that's what I recommend for you guys to do. If you guys want to start a reselling business on the side to be able to fund your candle business and make that extra money, then look around your house. So many of us have so much money just sitting around we don't use. And what I did was I went to my cabinet that had a bunch of old video games, mainly GameCube video games. And I just went through and I thought to myself, we don't play this anymore. I don't know if I'm ever going to play this, so I will just list it up on eBay. And I will never forget this, I listed the GameCube Luigi's Mansion, and I put it up for sale. I think I put it up for $35 or $45. And I'm not even joking, you guys. Within 2 to 3 minutes, it sold. Now, this is not common. Don't think that the second you list something, it's going to sell right away. It's not very common, but I was just absolutely shocked that the second I put it up, within minutes, I got a sale. And I remember just kind of running around my house thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know how to ship this. I have no idea how to ship this. And it's just funny thinking back now that that was my first time ever selling something really online. And it was just by looking at my house, like looking around my house, what can I sell? So now I had that $35, $45, whatever it was, to be able to invest in more items to resell and really gain that money. So that is what I recommend to you guys to do. If you want to start a reselling business to get some extra money, start by looking around your house. So many of us have so many things just sitting around that could be sold for money. Something else you guys are able to do that not a lot of people think of is if you go onto Craigslist and look at the for sale section, go down further and click on free. So many people just want to get rid of their crap that is good crap. I mean, you can sell that and you're able to go and pick it up off of their, front driveway or whatever it is. A lot of times people will just leave it out there. You can come by and pick it up and you can resell it. Either you can do something like if you purchase a dresser, it's a little, old, it needs some like TLC. If you're good at being able to make that look new again, repaint it, fix it, whatever it is, you can really resell that for a good amount of money. So sometimes you do have to think outside of the box, but if you have a very little budget to start in the beginning, then look for things around your house and look at the free section on Craigslist. And then from there, once you're able to get a good amount of money to reinvest into your reselling business, then you can go to garage sales, thrift stores, and really start to look up, watch videos on YouTube, what's selling, what stuff that people are looking for. And then you're able to figure out how to look up on eBay on what exactly is selling, how much it's sold for, and what's the likelihood that it's going to sell within a good amount of time. And you might be thinking to yourself, Erica, I don't want to start a reselling business. I want to start a candle business. And I understand that. But if you are able to make money and learn at the same time, you're making money for a business, but you're also learning skills that you can take and use for that business. I can't think of something else that's more of a win-win than that. I'm not even over exaggerating when I say this, that all of the skills that I know how to do now in my candle business, I learned from my eBay reselling business. They go hand in hand. So many things that I know how to do is because of the 3.5 years of reselling. I really learned about hard work. I learned about persistence, how to motivate myself, and how to keep going when I felt like it wasn't going anywhere. I learned how to take photos. I learned how to edit photos. I learned how to take photos of something, measure it, put it away, upload. I learned how to write descriptions. I learned all about keywords and SEO and ROI and cost of goods. I learned about inventory management and how to find a system that worked well for me. I had to be very good at attention to detail and really look over the items of clothing to make sure that they didn't have any stains, holes, or rips in them. I learned how to deal with customer issues and customer complaints when there was an issue with an item and how to figure out what was the best solution for that situation. I learned about shipping and how to be able to print out shipping labels that was correct and was the right shipping label for the box that I was putting it on. I learned about how to do my taxes as a self-employed individual and how to bookkeep and keep track of all that information for taxes and keep track of my profits and my expenses. And I think one of the most important things is that I learned patience and how to be self-sufficient and how to discipline myself and motivate myself to keep going and tell myself what I needed to be doing at that moment and keep going every single day and working towards it, even if it felt like I wasn't making any sales and the amount of work that I was putting into it wasn't paying off enough for me. I kept going and I kept moving forward and I kept growing in my store, and all of a sudden everything started paying off, and the hard work that I was really putting into it, I saw the return on it. I saw that my account was building. I was making hundreds, even close to $1,000 a month sometimes on my reselling business. And from there, I was able to take that money and invest it into my candle business when it came down to me actually wanting to start a candle business, because during those couple of years, that was not on my mind. I just wanted to make eBay work as a way for me to be able to quit my job. That was the main goal at the time. I wanted eBay to turn into something where I was able to quit my full-time job. Little did I know that it was really just a stepping stone into what I am doing now. And I just think it's incredible, and I would recommend it to everybody. It doesn't have to be eBay. It could be Poshmark or Mercari or any other kind of reselling platform that you are able to learn that skill. It's a fantastic skill to learn. So I think I'm going to end the video here because I could really talk about this forever, and I really hope that I was a little bit more organized in this video, because when I'm very passionate about something, I just want to get all of my words out at once, and I don't really think about them being organized. I just want to say what I want to say. So I really, really hope that you guys got some value from today's video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at MemoryBoxCandleCo. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.